All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the finale of the day, the social trading spaceship flying us to the moon. In this session, our moderator, Carolina May, digital marketing consultant from Myfxbook, together with her panelists, will discuss the benefits and challenges for brokers, risk monitoring, technical support, and more. Let's see what they have to say to us.
Okay, hello and welcome. Well, as she introduced me, I've been working with social trading with my Myfxbook for many, many years, and I'm here to moderate this panel with Viistor and Nenad. That I'll let you introduce yourself.
Sure. Okay. So my name is Viistor Ivanov. I'm Regional Head of Business Development at Brokeree Solutions, and we are leading social trading technology provider on the market. So I'm looking forward to this very interesting discussion because I really have something to say about that.
And my name is Nenad Naumovic. I'm a founder and CEO of OEXN, Open Exchange Network. We are a brokerage company regulated in, we have a SISEC, Mauritius, ASCA regulation. So with this license, pretty much we cover most of the world. And as our name says, we are always open to new technology, and that's the way actually, and that's how we do business.
Okay, so let's start, and then at the end we can do some Q&A if you have any questions. So what do you think is the most compelling business case for integrating social trading? You as a technology provider and you as a broker yourself?
I can start from a broker side. I mean, we feel basically last couple of years probably social trading is one of the hottest thing that came out of fintech industry, because right now basically if we would remove social trading from our brokerage company, I feel like our sales and marketing would be very upset. So our main business actually, the reason we added is because it actually definitely made it easier for our sales and marketing to approach new customers, to engage new people, and to keep the actually existing customers around. So that's our first motive. Is it the best for risk department? I think they adjust, but realistically, I always say, without sales and marketing, without customers, really, the risk department doesn't have much work to do. So they adjust.
Yeah, definitely. So on our side, we really see that there shouldn't be a special case for social trade. The brokerage existence is the case already to have a social trading, because it really helps to handle a lot of difficulties with sales, with onboarding new clients, with managing IBs and their network. So in our opinion, it's essential part of modern brokerage business operations. And it's not like our face only, it's the trend. We see that this trend is steadily growing across the globe every year, and the success of our company shows that this technology is very, very useful, and more brokerages are realizing it and onboard the technology.
So how does social trading impact the acquisition of new traders?
From what we know, and we recently started to talk a lot with brokers because we provide workshops for sales teams, and we ask them what kind of rejections or what kind of difficulties they face during the client onboarding, and basically most of them can be solved with social trading. For example, if traders, they say like, I'm not educated enough, social trading can help. I don't know how to trade, social trading. I am worried and I'm not sure, I don't like lack of trust. Again, social trading shows you the traction and the previous results. So it's also handled by that. But I'm sure that it knows better from the sales perspective.
That's exactly because, a lot of new customers, they ask our sales people for recommend me a money manager or like who can actually, manage money for me, or like investment. So the cool part, before we couldn't even do that, actually they couldn't do that because it is conflict of interest. We tried to be neutral. and this, at least we can point them in the right directions. We tell them that you can check out the social trading, you can do your own research, you can check out, and you can pick if you want to follow, if you want to trade with them, what percentage you want to do. So it's definitely more helpful and open more conversations, and actually it's better for new guys actually to, instead of like going through IB and getting some money manager, they get a report from them. This is actually, they're getting the direct basic trading portfolio or trading history directly from the broker where that trader or leader traded.
And with all this, then how do you ensure like responsible trading behavior? Because you have traders following others. How do you make sure this is done in a responsible way?
That is the charm, because we are not there to ensure the trading behavior, because they do have to provide the history, and broker provides their full history. So it's pretty transparent and straightforward. And I mean, we cannot guarantee for that leader that's going to be profitable forever. That's for sure. But like, but they can pick people that based on their history and real performance. It's not based on a based on back testing or based on some claims. It's really based on their real trading performance.
Yeah, on technological side, we can fully support this because we provide all the needed analytical data about previous trading. It goes straight from the trading platform, so it's again not the back testing or something like that. So that's kind of insurance. So it's better than if you're not experienced trader, it's much better for you to see at least some history and some traction to start.
Do you think the regulation covers the social trading arena, or?
At this moment, there are no direct regulations about social trade. Basically, what do we have in terms of that from the legal perspective and from regulations? It's a fund management license, which is not very applicable for this case. So there was a briefing from ESMA about social trading, but still there are no regulations as it is about the social trading as a product, let's say so.
But there are any ways to mitigate risk, or it's about just the trust because of the history?
There is way actually. I mean, on our end, I'm sure on their social platform, basically we give this risk things for the client to use, so they don't need to follow one-to-one the leader. They can actually put like just a percentage of equity and risk percentage of equity. So on our side, we provide them with all these tools that they actually don't take excessive risk with the things, so they can still manage the things. And the other thing that adds this, it's really the least expensive way of having your portfolio and having like a professional people managing your money, because you don't have to follow one signal. You can break this into like follow 3 or 4 or 5 signals, plus you can percentage of money you can trade by yourself when you have time. So I feel.
Even how do you build a sense of trust when following other traders? One of the things we were talking is like, first of all, why a profitable trader wants to share their knowledge, and how can others then trust these traders?
Well, I'm going to talk about Open Exchange Network and why we did and what problems we incur. We actually, we had social trading 2-3 years ago, and the main problem for us was actually getting the profitable traders, because even profitable traders that were working with us, they weren't willing to openly share their history and share their basically their signals, because they're scared. The problem is they're scared that somebody else is gonna copy their signals, by the way, because technology is powerful and everybody has a lot of technology. So we try to solve that problem basically by not allowing some traders to actually copy and directly go to MT4 and MT5, because it's easy to copy from MT4 to MT5, but they can copy to another platform that is not easily copy and trade. And the other part, basically, we reached to a third-party solution. So I believe Myfxbook follow me, and we use actually Clips. So they provide us, they've been in business for a long time, and we realized that they have a lot of leaders. So we reached to them, and we actually made a partnership with them, that they provide us with leaders that are trading with the other brokers and signals, and they have a direct agreements with these leaders. So I see them almost like a fund of funds.
But do they get anything in exchange?
Yeah, of course.
of course, they every leader is allowed to charge. Of course, they can charge per following, or they can charge a percentage of earnings. And most of them today charge based on performance.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's another insurance and another level of trust with all this technology, because in our case, it's also the most popular way of charging from the providers, let's say, from signal provider side, is performance fee. So basically, it's based on performance, and it's a good traction of trust into the technology and into the whole product of social trading, copy trading, because basically providers are interested to be profitable because they only get paid when it is a profit.
So I'll ask you, as a provider of technology, first of all, what are the challenges for integrating this technology? And then if you provide this technology with already some traders that will be providing the signals, or that will be able to be colored.
So talking about challenges for integration, basically there is not so many. Depends on the complexity of the infrastructure, because if we talk about like a simple model where there is a software and trading platform, there are no challenges. But if we talk about multiple users all around the world, multiple trading platform servers located in different places, it's all about infrastructure. So technology can maintain the stability of work, it's not a problem. When we talk about distances between, let's say, server in London and trader in Singapore or Japan or anywhere else, there we talk about mainly the good infrastructure in terms of hosting, locations, and this kind of things. This can be named as a challenge.
And in terms of moderating, are there any challenges, like what a broker would need in order to be moderating this type of platforms?
So we think that we talk about content moderator. And in our business and in social trading content, it's basically signals, right? So we're coming back to trust and to history traction and regulations and all this kind of things. So basically content there is trading history.
How do you solve that?
We go back to, I think what social, money management is not a new model. It's been around since we start trading and everything. So the thing is, it's like this social trading brings another level of transparency, because they're not getting results directly from the hedge fund manager, money manager. They're directly getting results from the broker. So that's what changed the game thing. And the way, that's the main thing. I think it's really about it's a more transparent. I would like to see if even on X Twitter, whatever they call it.
But then you leave it free, or there's someone checking that whatever your traders are following.
We basically, we leave it. We let them actually trade whoever they basically. We just make sure that the results, if they're trading with OEXN, we make sure we show the real results, and we actually have on our social platform that they can do all kind of research and check it out. What is the drawdown, maximum loss, maximum drop, maximum, so they can search and find the best fit for their investment. That's what we are giving them tools to do the best search possible based on the transparent real results of these trades. But in the future, if you ask for regulation stuff, I don't have knowledge that the regulators start regulating social trading. But if they want to do sometimes additional check that actually they get, because for example, we are MiFID regulated, so some trades you can get a blue check on these checks. I guess if you're going to go that route, I think that would be maybe okay, so that actually people have like a double check that these trades actually are it's been validated.
Yeah, and I have one more small comment about it. The challenge of the whole idea of social trading is basically real time. So we need to be very quick to copy the trade on the account. And at the same time, it's about transparency, because traders, they see this copied trade at their account immediately. So it's not like investment where you put your money somewhere and you expect to get one day profit. It's like real time, right?
Then this is done automatically, or you have to be there following the traders you follow real time? Because if you need real time for mirroring the trades, how do you manage that?
On our side, it's automatically. So you subscribe to like on Instagram, to some influencer, and you see all his posts. So here you see all his.
No, but you
trades
see,
and-
but then you execute them
Yes,
automatically?
and it goes automatically as well. You don't need to confirm every trade before getting it executed, because it's like it will be delayed for sure.
Yeah.
And the result will be different from what provider.
Yeah,
So
that's why
no, it should be automatically, it's real time, and that's what we on our side can provide. Real time execution on thousands of accounts.
Okay. Do you have that offering as well?
Yes,
So it
same,
works
same thing. So basically, they don't even need to be in front of the platform. Once they follow the leader, I mean, they can check anytime every trade that the leader made, they made. And based on the setup they made, basically, they had based on the percentage they set it up, they can also, if they want to limit the losses and stuff, on one way they can put an equity stop out. So if they don't want to lose more than a certain amount, they can actually have their account stopped out completely, even without leader. So like I said, we provide the tools for them to manage, but as a broker, it's a conflict of interest for us to even get involved. We want to give them the best tool possible, and then our risk department and LPs, they're sending to them, and we are just basically, making sure that everybody plays the fair game.
Yeah. Do you have any restrictions country-wise, geographically, to implement, or this is something that can be done worldwide? And how does it work if you follow a trader from a country where you cannot operate, or that's limited?
I mean, based on licensing, for now, nobody put any limitation on this. The thing what Victor mentioned, obviously there is sometimes if there is a delay, or sometimes if you follow from because we get leaders from other brokers to clips. So basically, if there is a delay because one broker is offering different spread or things like that, again, I'm going back to cool thing about transparency. They can check out the followers can check out the price that the leader got in, and compare with the price they got in. I mean, that's first the most important part, and then they can also check out the time. And if there is a huge delay, then we have a problem. But I feel like with everybody's technology and like you said.
So with that technology, you can follow traders that are operating in different brokers then?
Yes.
It's very interesting. And do you see this as a trend? How do you see the future? Any new features you see in the horizon from the social trading spectrum?
You might do first.
Probably this is my turn, since we are analyzing the market a lot. So basically, the technology is already quite stable and well known on the market. I'm not talking about our specific product, but in general, all the traders, like a lot of traders and a lot of IBs, they already know how it works. So principally, I shouldn't move that much. So principally, it's not going to change a lot. What we see at the future for technology development is we want to provide, again, talking about transparency, trust, we want to provide to followers the best signal provider they need. So we looking forward to develop and research on how people are choosing strategies, and based on prediction, probably using AI or different algorithm, to help them to choose the right strategy based on risk, based on their own trading experience and experience in the industry and this kind of things. So we see it as more transparent and more educated, informed choice of the strategy for followers to make them secure and the whole industry trustworthy.
No, I agree with Victor, and I'm even more optimistic than him. I see this more than a trend. I actually do see as a future of trading, and if I can explain, because today, like you said, we have IPs, money managers, hedge funds, mutual funds. So I actually don't see a reason why not everybody moving into this, because the money is staying with the customer. So it's definitely more transparent than any other hedge fund industry and mutual fund industry. So I feel like that more professional and money managers, traders, and hedge funds will get into this trend. On the top of it, the development of tokenization and everything, what I see in the future, I see actually a special new product and making this kind of a token of leaders that actually people can buy tomorrow their token and get a percentage of their earnings. So I do feel this is going actually as a future of future money management, because I feel transparency there, that is the most important. Because even today with the hedge fund industry, mutual fund industry, it's really like you're receiving the statements from the people that are managing your money. You're not receiving their statements from the broker. So I feel like brokers are the one that actually keep transparency. And on top of that, maybe some new regulations going to come to what we already have. Most of the brokers are regulated. If you're not a regulated broker, then yes, it's a problem. But with the regulation, I think it's an additional thing. So you just regulate broker and you get the transparent results.
You mentioned AI and how it will innovate, but what do you see as a specific use of AI for the
As I
social
said,
trade?
the analyzing of the better analysis of the trading history of provider
For future trades? You mean?
for better qualification of this strategy. So better risk prediction, better verification of the history, this kind of things. It shouldn't be AI. I don't want to say AI to make this panel more, clickbaity. It can be any technology, but when we talk about predictions, so far AI does it better. Basically,
So you're already implementing, or is the?
We're talking about future. So that's where we see the future. Right now, I'm not ready to say that we already have something like that, but that's kind of. And again, it's talking about your question in general. It's not I agree totally with Nenad. It's not a trend or wave or something like that. It's a steady growing technology which become already the essential part of the business. So it's definitely not a trend. It's same as other technologies brokers and other products brokers offers.
Yeah, I think it's a $9.40 something billion business already, social trading. So for this year, that's a projection at least. The trend has been growing nonstop. So
and it's kind of part of globalization. If you think about, before, even if you're a successful trader, you need to have family funds or rich friends to start the trading business. What this gives actually a profitable traders that of course, ideally you want to have a leader with a lot of their own money invested and that they're profitable. That's even better. But at least it gives a chance to small traders that actually figure out something and they know how to do it actually to reach to other investors, and brokers are actually helping social trading, helping them to get actually new investors. So I think it's a win-win for investors and getting some smarter and new guys actually on the top.
Yeah, something, an activity that is solitary, somehow it becomes a group thing, right? Okay, I want to open for questions. If you have any questions, would be great. I don't know, anyone integrating also social trading, also share their experience. Okay, so then, yeah.
Yes, so there was a discussion regarding putting on your subscriber, follower, whoever you might call it, the decision making in terms of how to navigate their risks, right? But it does seem like coming directly to the social trading without enough, let's say, education in trading, which, seems to be branded like there is a fast way for you to build your portfolio, so you can immediately come, start trading, open your account, right? So without a particular background in trading beforehand, how do followers, how do subscribers actually can make such a choice, the correct choice in terms of their risk management? And if you, as a technology provider and as a broker, can answer this challenge, because it seems quite difficult. How exactly shall I put my risk, right? What exact multiplication or strategy should I choose? Should I reverse this providers trades or not. Like, how would you, answer this particular challenge, which seems to be there? So,
On technology side, we can do multiple things for that and provide multiple solutions, but I'm really curious on the brokerage side, how do you feel?
No, but again, because we provide this way, basically we provide them with the tools to figure out on their own, because we cannot really advise them where to invest. But what they can do on our platform, they can check out what return they want a month. So they can put some kind of filters, and then we will show them only leaders that fit their risk, basically their risk profile. So we always I think we have over 30 filters that they can pick. Basically, what is the maximum drawdown? What is the expected return monthly? What is the leverage you want to use? How many lots you want? So you can put all these things and try to find the best, of course, the most consistent trader. Depends what you're looking for. If you want to have a 50% return a month, obviously you have to take more risk. That's how it works. So you have a lot of diversified traders, aggressive traders, less aggressive traders. So we really always try to provide them with the tools. But this, what you ask, I see basically that will go into educational part. Obviously, their education to make you become a trader. So you can actually definitely, it's going to be easier education to make you pick the right trader for you. So I feel like it's going to be easier. But on broker side, it's a conflict of interest for us to teach. But there are teachers out there, there are IPs that will teach you. So you can learn new stuff, but it's definitely easier to learn to invest money than trade yourself.
Yeah, we were discussing actually on the topics we wanted to discuss here. And one of the things we agree is this is not an educational tool. So if someone uses, because they don't know, just to follow blindly, maybe that's not the best strategy for the trader themselves.
Yeah, but on the technology side, we provide an opportunity to start small. We can filter trades, we can modify trades, copies of the trade, so traders can copy everything from the trade, let's say, except volume, and start with volume like 0.1 lot. Just to see how it works, to see the basic results. It's not going to be a lot of profit, but it's kind of a way to set up the risk management on your own. Start small, then you see your risk management works. You can change the settings and copy more, or even you can double the volumes if you're sure with your risk management strategy. So I would say from technical side, that's how we can help to start your journey with social trading.
Anyone else? Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A round of applause for
Yes.
Bye.